Must a man walk down before you call him a man? How many seas must a white dove sail before she sleeps in the sand? Yes, and how many times can a cannonball fly before they're forever banned? The answer, my friends, is blown in the wind. The answer is blown in the wind.
There's I wasn't here that first week, but there's ample evidence from the letters volunteers wrote and things that staff said that the first week had been very tense with the experienced black field secretaries not altogether trustful of these enthusiastic volunteers and worried that they would put community members and the field secretaries themselves at considerable risk if they didn't know how to behave in Mississippi. And also about the naivete and so on. And that took a while to address that first week. I don't know that we had all that same tension the second week because the tone was set on the very first day when Bob Moses came into Leonard Theater and was addressing us, and three field secretaries came down the aisle. I have a very vivid memory of this. Three the veteran secretaries came down the aisle, took Moses aside about 15 or 20 minutes into the first session, and they told him that three of our brothers had gone missing in Mississippi the day before, and they hadn't yet been found. I think Moses already had a report that they'd been missing, but we had hoped that by that morning there would be better news, and there wasn't. And Bob Moses is a very quiet, soft-spoken, charismatic person. After he spoke to the other field secretaries, he came back and was quiet for a minute. Then he looked up and addressed us, and he said that Mickey Schwerner, a Corps field secretary, and James Chaney, a young black man from Mississippi whom Schwerner had brought up to the first week of training, and Andy Goodman, a Queens College student from New York who had been at the first week of training as a volunteer, all had gone missing in Neshoba County after they had gone out to investigate a church burning. I think I remember, and memory's a tricky thing. The written record indicates I'm probably wrong, but I think I remember Moses telling us then and there that we should be very skeptical that they would ever be found alive. We should regard them as dead, and we should deal with that. That should influence how we exercised our own freedom about whether to go forward, whether to continue with the training, whether to go to Mississippi that summer. I'm sure he said something in that vein. Others, it may have been not till Friday that he was very explicit that we should know that they were dead. In any case, it made the training and the issues very real for everybody very fast.